Hello everyone, John Little here. We're going to give you a quick tutorial on our newest edition that Wendy made for us called the Complete Index of Ginger Cook Lessons that can be found in the Files section of the Facebook group. Go to the Files section and look for the Complete Index of Ginger Cook Lessons. Now the reason I'm doing this is because we're going to get ready for the next 2 weeks to totally revamp the website. The frustration has reached the bear's limit. Sammy said, I can take no more, and he wants the website updated so that we don't have this problem trying to find lessons. We have a total of over 500 lessons between YouTube and what's on the video lesson library, as well as extra ones from the Wayman Water Masterclass as well. So we have plenty of lessons, and we feel your frustration of trying to find the lessons. So we're going to try to fix the website. But in the meantime, use this great list that Wendy has come up with. Now, you see it on your screen in front of you. This is the VLL listing. I'm just scrolling up and down. Again, the link is in the Files section of the Facebook group, Ginger Cook Club. So go there if you're not a member and join us. All right. So with this list, you can see that she has started to put notes in over here on the column H. Okay, this is in a spreadsheet format. It's kind of confusing. Don't worry about anything. You guys can't do anything here. You can't write. You can't mess it up. So click away and you won't have any problems. All right, so let's say you want to try to find something. Let's scroll way down here and find. She hasn't got all the notes in there yet. So we can still search for, let's do Pansy Garden. All right, right here. We're going to search for this lesson, even though I found it. I'm going to go to this top. And what I'm going to do is under File, Edit, Find. I'm going to find Pansy. Not found. Apparently I can't spell pansy. How do we spell pansy? Spelling does count. P-A-N-S-Y. Should have found that. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to do Control F. You want it up here in the spreadsheet. Don't do this one up here, what I just showed you. Do not use that one. You want to do the Command F or Control F and have it come up here, because you want to search in the spreadsheet and not try to find one cell in particular and change it. So right here, P-A-N-S-Y, it already found it. It went right to it. If there was more than one, we would click it. What else do we have out here that we can do? Let's garden. I bet we have garden here a few times. So all I'm going to do is start typing garden, G-A. See how you have 5, I'm on number 5 of 332 that have a G-A, G-A-D-E-N, garden. We have 36 lessons that have garden or something to do with garden. So I'm just going to press the down arrow right up here. There's the next one, Lady in the Garden. Lady in the Garden, oh, teacher did a review on one. Beach Rose Garden, another excellent lesson. Now it's also going to show them over in the URLs, because a lot of times we will use the same name over on our website. So there's not really 26 here. You get the idea right here. So you're just going to go through them, find the lesson you want with garden in it. Now, let's go back up to the top. I'm grabbing the little corner, little square over here, going back up to the top. And let's try go. Bingo. Okay, we have, this is number 12. So I can take it all the way back to the top. Just going, I'm just clicking on the up arrow to go all the way to the top. Okay, so the first thing that Ginger did back in August of 2014 was how to paint a Vincent van Gogh background on acrylics. If you have not seen that lesson, highly recommended. Everybody needs to watch that. That is on YouTube. Now see, when I moved over this little area right here, this popped up and it has a little arrow. That means if I click on this, it'll take me right to the lesson.
There's this idea that
and let's turn off the sound. And there it is. Okay? That's how quickly you can get to a lesson. If we have one on the website, same thing, I click in that cell and I can get to the website. This particular one is both on our website and in YouTube. If it's in both places, you'll see it that way. So again, just put in a partial name. As we get more keywords over here, like ocean, water, let's see what else we got over here. She doesn't have a lot in this section yet. Mediums, Van Gogh, flowers. You think Ginger does flowers? That should be a nice big one. Flowers. Just do flower. See, flowers is dropped to 51. Flower, you got to be careful. Look at your number right up here. It's telling you what it's finding to make sure you're not missing something. So you got that, and again, just use your down arrow. Or if you just scroll, they're going to be highlighted in green. So you can find real quickly which one it is. Now, if you are a Wave and Water member, come down here to the bottom, and you can see you have another tab. It says Wave and Water Masterclass. This is going to go strictly by the titles, and this would be the first section that we rewrite on the website so it can be up to date the fastest. It's also the smallest list of lessons, so we can get through that one fairly quickly. And again, the same thing applies. Do your Command F or Control F on a PC and put in a word such as tide. We have tide pools and seashore high tide. I think there's only one more, and an eddy tide. So that's what had the tides. We had surf, Havana surf. All right. So again, just put in here exactly what you're looking for, or just get it close. Spelling does count, though, because it's going to search on the actual words. We have a storm. Do we have more than one storm picture? STORM. Looks like we have two. Storm coming. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a long, skinny canvas. That's a great lesson. And then, the Winter Storm by Moonlight. Another classic. Again, if you click on this, it'll open up in the website. You have to be logged in and a member in order to see the lesson. Okay. There it is. And that's in the new format. Okay. So we'll go ahead and close that. All right, so I think that will get you going. Now, like I said, we're getting the process of rebuilding the website during this week, starting this week through the first of the year. So look for changes. Hopefully we won't disrupt the people that are currently members. We're going to try to keep the downtime to a minimum, if at all. I should be able to switch things around fairly easy, but it's a long process because we're going to update everything to the newer format. Let's go back to what you just saw. If we go down to, let's go to the last lesson here. Again, get to the bottom, just grab it. And here we go. Go to this lesson here. This is the newer format. Let's just give you a brief idea what that is. See, all your parts are together. Everything's right here. Part 1, Part 2. Now you have to remember, when you're playing these lessons, don't start Part 1 and keep it playing and go to Part 2 and keep it playing and go to Part 3 and keep it playing. You got to stop them, guys. Because each of those things is taking bandwidth to go to you. And we've had a couple of people say it's not working, and we find out they have 2 or 3 parts playing at the same time. So something to keep in mind. If there are resources or traceables available, it's in this tab or the last tab, whatever I may call it. Sometimes it's called something shorter because we have a lot of lessons. Okay? So we'll have more on that later. But this is the new format. Let me go show you one of the older formats so you know what we're trying to get away from. So you have an understanding of what we're trying to do here. Again, you just have to click on the cell, which I did there. You just click on the cell, and then a little blue box will pop up with the actual URL that you can get to. And when it has always look for a little icon there, a little arrow shooting off, that means it's going to open in a new window. All right, so this is the older style. Now, this particular lesson only had one part, but if there's more parts, it'd be down here. Let me see if I can find one of the other ones. Let's see. Okay, French Village. This is a 2-parter. So what that's going to do, where you saw in this one, here's your lesson, more lessons like it. Here's the actual lesson itself. And then you have the information, what did Ginger use to create this painting? All right, let's go back over the French. This is part 1 of 2. So you see we don't have the tabs. Everything's not on one page. So you have to come down here and you're going to go, okay, now I need to go to this part. All right, and on a very long lesson, it's very cumbersome. So that's why we're trying to update it. And also, if you're not logged in, you will see a big white area where this video would go. It wouldn't tell you that you're not logged in. So that's the other advantage of the newer layout. All right, so that's enough of that. I think you guys got an understanding of how to use Wendy's little Ginger Cook video lesson library, YouTube listing, waving water class listing. If you have any questions, use the Contact Us form on the website and be happy to answer them. If you want to see changes made here, probably run them through our Contact Us if you have suggestions or things. I'm hoping this will only be a temporary situation, because once the website has been rebuilt, we should not need this anymore. But in the meantime, it's a good resource, and Wendy seems to be maintaining it fairly accurately. She didn't have the newest lesson up yet, the books, but that's all right. It'll be there shortly. All right, any questions, let us know on the Contact Us. Thank you.